Kapag ang isang bagay na iyong pinagkagastusan ay hindi na mapapakinabangan ang iyong negosyo sa future, ito ay isa ng expense. Halimbawa, nag-bill sa business mo si Meralco at nagbayad ka ng kuryente, hindi mo na mapapakinabangan ang kuryenteng gamit mo na noong nakaraang buwan. Noong pinasahod mo si Inday, isa rin niyang expense dahil ang gastos ay para sa itinrabaho ni Inday noong nakalipas na 15 or 30 days. When you need to journal expense utility with your utility provider, you are going to credit cash because you're going to part away with cash, and then you're going to debit the expense account utility. What if you are now providing salary, paying salary for an employee Inday? So again, you're also going to part away with cash. So you're going to credit cash and you're going to debit the expense account salary with the same amount. In the SNPY app, you're going to go to the expenses incurred section and select the rent utilities. Select also the date and put down the amount. Also the reference number and then the vendor. Hit the button record and you will see the transaction below. Hit the refresh report and you will see that cash is credited and the rent utilities is debited. Now for the salary, just select the salary and then write down the name of the employee and then the amount. Choose the date, and then also you can write down a reference number, for example the reference number for your bank transfer, and hit the button record. Down below, when you hit the refresh reports button, you're going to see that in the journal entry the cash is credited and salary is debited. What if you were still waiting for the utility provider bill but you have not received it yet, but you already know that your estimated expense is around 4,000 based on history? You can still record this in your journal entry since we're saying that we have an accrual accounting. So instead of crediting cash, you are going to credit accrued expense utility because this is just an estimated expense and you're not yet parting away with cash. And you are going to debit the account utility. Under the SNPY app, you will again go to the expenses incurred section and select rent utility. You select the date and then write down the estimated amount. Please do not forget to choose estimated in this box here, and then write down the vendor and then hit the button record. This will now create the transaction, and when you hit refresh report, you will see the journal entry, credit the accrued expense rent/utility and your debit rent/utility.